Hello everyone, welcome back to Midnight Violets. Today I'm just going to go through some of the products that I regret buying. Sometimes people don't tend to like these posts, they're like, oh, but I like that. Take it with a pinch of salt, you know. Everyone likes different things. I might not necessarily like something for something that I'm really particular about, like I really don't like really glittery lips and things like that, so I regret it on a personal front, not necessarily because it's a really rubbish product. So I'm just going to go through the things that I kind of regret buying and maybe the reason why. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and maybe get something from it, but don't take what I say as law, basically. Just take it as pinch of salt, you know, that kind of thing. If you are interested in the look that I'm wearing at the moment, it's a tutorial that I did, well, just now, but it would have been up a few days ago, so I'll link it down below for you. Yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to start with the face. So I haven't actually got any foundation that I really think, ugh, I regret buying that, but I do have two BB creams. The first one here is the Superdrug one. This one is in light, and I personally don't like this because I find it's really sort of too warm toned for my skin, and also it takes a long time to set in, which for me isn't something that I want to sit around and wait for, whereas you might find that's alright. So that's the first one, the Superdrug BB cream. And the second one is the MUA one. I personally don't like this one as it's not a BB cream. This is pretty much just a foundation marketed as a BB cream, so yeah, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. It's not the worst foundation I've ever tried, it's just it's not a BB cream, it's not even a tinted moisturiser. Effectively, I find that it's pretty much a foundation, so that's that one. And I've also got a primer. This is the Bourjois Flower Perfection one, so as you can see I have used a bit, but this is when I was testing it out for review on my blog. I just find that no foundation looks good over it. Like, I tried so many foundations over this and I just couldn't find one that worked, even the Flower Perfection foundation that came out with it. So that seemed a bit weird. And it's also only 7ml, whereas like most primers I have are at least sort of 15 upwards. And it's not cheap either for the drugstore, so that's kind of ugh. And then I've got two more things for my face. One is a blush. This is the BeautyUK blush. This one is in Royal Rose, if I can get it open. And I know it's a baked product, so it's not going to have the best pigmentation, but I don't know, you can get it on your finger, like you can see that maybe, but it just doesn't transfer onto your hand, so, or onto your face. I don't know, I just can't get it to work on my face for me. I'm not saying it completely lacks pigmentation, I just can't get it to transfer onto my face. So that's that one. And the last one for my face is this 17 Instant Glow Light Bronzing Powder, and if you can see that, that's showing up quite true to real life there. It's not that it's really sheer, sorry, excuse my nails, I had a bit of a Batman thing going on and it went completely wrong and haven't sorted it out yet, but as you can see it is a different colour to my skin. Like, it is darker, but it doesn't show up on my skin. I mean, I've used it as a face powder for, like, when I couldn't find my face powder, so that kind of says it really. And I bought it as a bronzer, so not so keen on that one. They do have a darker one, which I think might be a lot better, but I haven't tried it, so I can't say for sure, but there is a darker one of them available. And the sun's just come out, hooray, for the first time in like a month. Apart from the sun, I've got some lip things that I dislike, so we'll start with a lip balm. This is a Lip Smackers, which I know is probably a crime for me to say I don't like. I do like Lip Smackers, it's just this particular one. This one here is the Coca-Cola one, and I just can't stand the smell of it, so... Like, I like drinking Coca-Cola and I like the taste of it, but maybe not as a lip balm, but it's alright because it was really cheap from Primark, so not the end of the world. On the other side of the whatever, on the flip side, I do actually really like the cherry and the vanilla Coca-Cola ones, so it's just the plain Coca-Cola one I don't like. I also don't like the MeMeMe Poppy Tint. Now, I don't know if this is the one I have in particular or if it's generally with this kind of stuff. I've got the Pussycat one, which is the red one, and that sets nicely into my lips. It leaves a nice colour. This one, I just can't, it just won't set on my lips. It just leaves like this wet kind of tint on my lips that's not tinted because it's not set in. And it just doesn't work on my cheeks, and it's really sheer as well on your cheeks, and just not into it. So that's the MeMeMe Poppy Tint. And this one, the name has rubbed off a bit, but it is an Accessorize lip gloss. It's one of their really glittery ones. I don't know if you can see that. But this one is in Starlet, and I just don't like it. Well, I can deal with that, that's fine. I don't like it because it's just so glittery. But it is really pigmented, so that's a plus side. I just don't like the glitter. It also smells quite good. That's a bonus, it smells good. There we go. And the last thing for your lips that I don't like is probably another sin, but it's the Urban Decay Pocket Rockets. They are so sticky, seriously. They're just like, I love the packaging, I love the smell, seriously love the smell. It's like the best scented lip gloss ever. And I love the applicator, it's like a brush. And the colour, you know, is alright as well, but it's just so sticky and thick, and like, I just can't stand to have it on my lips. I have to wash it off. It's just like, get off my lips. So that's that one, but as I say, love the smell. It smells amazing. It's like, I think they say it's creme brulee, but it's kind of like a burnt creme brulee, and it's just amazing, seriously. Let's smell again. So good, the best smelling lip gloss in the world, I promise you. So that's that one, and then I'm just going to go on to eyes. I'm going to start with primer again, and this, I'm probably going to get like hate mail for this or something, but I really don't like the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I find that my eyeshadow, like, it just doesn't look nice over it. I have trouble blending over it, and I know they've changed the packaging, so this is like a mini one I've got here left, but I don't know, I'm not going to spend my money on it again. Like, I actually prefer the Alpha one that costs £1.50, so, but then a lot of people really like this, so maybe I've just got weird eyes, but personally not into that. Also, I've got an Accessorize mascara here. Now this is kind of like a signpost for all Accessorize mascaras. I've tried a few. They're really great if you like really natural sort of looking eyelashes. But when they come with names like Flutter Curl, and I had like a volumizing one as well, and they were both really like, you couldn't really see much difference to your eyelashes except for they were black, which is fine, you know, but that's not what I was looking for when I bought the mascara. And I also find they're all really dry and then dry out really quickly as well. So I'll just show you the brush on this one. They are alright at first, but as you can see, it's dried out before I even had the chance to properly review it, so yeah, don't want to review it now because it would be a bit unfair seeing as it's so dried out. But yeah, that's the Accessorize mascara. Their nail polishes, however, are awesome, if I could fit that in and speak. Also for my eyes, something that I'm not too keen on is the Barry M Wink eyeliner. So it does have a nice thick brush, well, felt tip, which I actually really like because I'm quite into my thick liner, as you can see, but it's not sheer. The thing is with this one, I don't regret buying it because it's rubbish, I just regret buying it because I found something that's a bit better. The, so personally, I just find that this Collection 2000 one, which I'll swatch next to it, is blacker. So the one this side is Collection 2000, and then this side we've got Barry M. So it's not that this is rubbish at all by any means, like it is actually quite a good product. It's just that I prefer that one. So that's that one. Next one I've got is by Collection 2000. This is their Poptastic palette. The colours are awesome. I do love the colours. This colour and this colour here particularly, they're also quite pigmented, so you can see if it's focusing. Come on. They're really pigmented, so the two greens in the corner, I really like them. But the rest of them, they're all quite sheer because they're mattes, and they're really powdery, and I just never reach for it because I've got so many bright coloured sleek palettes that I never sort of grab for my Collection 2000 one, as I know that my sleek ones are sort of slightly better quality. But again, it's not that it's completely rubbish, it's just that I've got things that I sort of prefer a bit more. Sorry. So something else from 17. I'm saying something else, is that actually including anything from 17? No. Something from 17 that I regret buying is this. It's, what is it? The Wild Metallic Eyes. It's a cream eyeshadow. Now, when I bought this, I actually thought it was a loose eyeshadow because I bought it brand new, and it's a beautiful colour. I love the colour, but when you put it on your eyes, obviously you can't wear it really thickly because it's going to crease, so you have to blend it out, and it's kind of blended into nothing, so it's like, what's the point in wearing it? It is alright sort of as a base with an eyeshadow on top, but then you're not really getting anything but a little bit of glitter, so I don't know. I've heard loads of people say they love these, although not this particular shade, so maybe some of the other shades are better, but I don't know. I'm not really willing to give it a go, to be honest. I've just got two things left. So the penultimate one, big word, hey, is this Gosh eyeshadow. This is a mono eyeshadow, and it is in Turquoise. Again, it's a really pretty colour, but it's just really powdery and shears out quite a lot on your hand, so it's that one. I did actually buy this one so that I could get a free eyeliner, which is mad, I know. But anyway, that's that one. Just dropped it. Not broken though, bonus, didn't break when dropped it. And the last thing I've got, I kind of feel like really bad for including it. It's by MUA and it's these, but they're the matte ones. I absolutely in love with the shimmer ones. But the matte ones really lack some pigmentation. So, it's on those two fingers. So we've got some, so they're not completely rubbish, but transferring to on the eyes, you don't really get much from them, and the shimmery ones are so much better. So if you want a matte eyeshadow and you've only got £1 to spend, then I'd say go for it. Just don't expect them to be amazing. But apart from that, MUA is amazing. They're like one of my favouriteest brands, which is saying something, especially seeing as half their stuff costs £1. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I'm really not too into. Do you know what, I'm actually quite tempted to do a tutorial using all of it and see what it turns out like. Let me know if you want to see something mad like that. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this little quick video. As I said, don't take it too seriously, it's just my opinions, and quite a lot of them are like personal preferences, and oh, it's not that it's bad, it's just I've got something that I think is a bit better. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!